So we're Chefit, and this is Jane. Now, Jane is a frequent traveler and often stays in one place for a longer time, often with Airbnb. And she's conscious about her food choices when traveling, and is interested in both restaurant food and privately cooked food in someone else's home, brought to her. And she has a budget to spend on food. Like, she doesn't mind spending a little bit extra. But she has some problems. It takes a long time to find the food that she wants, going through all these different offers. And she's a little bit scared to explore too far in a new city. Plus, she's a busy woman and values convenience. So what ends up happening is, when she travels, she eats a lot of the same food that is familiar to her and is close to where she stays because it's easy. But what if Jane didn't have to have this kind of diet? What if she could go on Chefit.com and choose from a few curated menus of different items from different sources? So on Monday, for example, she can get a burger from a local restaurant. On Tuesday, she can get a home-cooked sandwich, much like we got catering here, from private chefs sourced by Gastronaut. And on Wednesday, it's from a different restaurant. It's delivered to her every day, fresh, and she eats conveniently. Now, in this ecosystem of potential partners or competitors, there's Gastronaut, like I mentioned, who makes privately cooked food and has his network. There's Foodora, who can deliver it, and so on. And what we've done this weekend is mainly focused on the first three parts you see here, to research the pain, to judge the market, and to look at the partners you just saw. So how we went about that was a lot of primary research. We were out in the city for 3 hours, going to the train station and interviewing people who have been in Stockholm and going away from here. We went to hotels, talked about their needs. We had Skype calls with expats and even paid some people to make it go quicker. And the three key learnings we had from this was that travelers rely a lot on advice from other travelers when traveling. And they want to try local cuisine. And there's also a lot of these people who end up buying from the same places, even though they want more variety. So for some more hard data, we found that from these 4 markets, there's 2 million nights per year spent in Stockholm, and 60% of them are interested in local food, and 45% of them stay between 5 and 7 days, which is when you begin to need variety, right? So the next steps for us is to actually test this solution. We haven't done that yet. And we're thinking that some logical steps would be to focus on Airbnb hosts and the guests that stay in their places, by giving a leaflet or something physical, something to show a Chefit front-end page that's working, where we can take payments with these menus that we curate, and then we manually fulfill. So there's very little investment, and then we analyze what works and what doesn't. Maybe we need to change where we market, maybe we need to change the menus to validate the idea further. So we have some early thoughts on business model, but we haven't really gone there yet. Now, the most important part of this slide is perhaps the revenue model, which we haven't touched upon yet. And it's likely that there will be some lead generation, where we take a percentage of the order value. And that's it. Thank you. This is our team.